I want to give you 3 things that you should never do with a narcissistic person. Set boundaries. Well, sort of. Right now, is your hair on fire? You're like, I'm supposed to set boundaries. Yes, but silent boundaries. Do not set boundaries directly with them, but rather set internal boundaries. Boundaries that you're going to adhere to. If you tell a narcissist, don't talk about this, don't do that, that hurts me, please don't do this thing. You know, when you set those kinds of boundaries, because they're information gatherers and because they weaponize your hurts, guess what? They're using that information to cross that boundary even harder the next time. So don't set boundaries in a typical way. You can say, I'm not talking about that, and not talk about it. That's you enforcing the boundary and rendering them powerless because you're not participating. Even if they continue to go, nah, on the thing, you're not. You're just kind of like playing possum. You know, I often tell people, picture the teacher in Charlie Brown. That's what you're hearing. So don't engage with it. And you know, we have these master tools that we used in childhood for survival that we can use now as our superpowers. And one of them is disassociation. Just kind of numb out and be like, yeah, I'm going into my happy imaginary world place where Charlie Brown's teacher's talking to me. Number 2, do not share with them the things that they have done to hurt you. Don't bother. It's a narcissistic person who doesn't take accountability. If this is what you know about them, I stay away from saying narcissist because of the fact that not everybody who is narcissistic is actually NPD, right? So we can go with toxic person. If this is a person who has systematically crossed your boundaries because you've probably already tried to set them and now you're not going to do that anymore for your own well-being and your empowerment, they've likely shown you that, you know, when they know they hurt you, they continue to hurt you. These kinds of people, these are the toxic narcissistic people that I'm talking about. Don't tell them, oh my God, when you did that, that hurt me so much, or it hurt me so much when you said that. It hurt me so much when you talked about me and smear campaigned me. Why are you don't do it. You are confirming for them that what they are doing is working. You are giving them the keys to the kingdom to know that those are the things that are sticking with you and causing you a great deal of pain. And that's exactly where they're going to go. You are basically exposing your jugular. Stop the madness. Don't do it. And number 3, don't share your joys. Don't share information that they can later on hurt you with. 0. You give them nothing. And it's kind of like, well, now what am I even going to talk about with them? Their favorite topic. If you're going to stay in a relationship with a narcissistic person, talk about them. Don't give them information about your life because they're saboteurs. And if they know, for example, that you're in a relationship that looks healthy and you bring that person around, they're going to work overtime to destroy that relationship by smear campaigning you. Or if they know that, you know, you're going to, well, my mother, for example, when I was going to school, she, you know, last minute I was going to take my GED. I was excited to get my GED, which by the way, I got it and she wasn't able to succeed. She was supposed to take care of my daughter. She committed to that. My daughter was an infant. My stepfather was going to drive me. She didn't allow him to drive me. And she didn't allow him to take care of my daughter when she bailed out for no reason whatsoever. And I could hear him in the background going, no, I can do it. And she's like, no, you can't. I was 17. I had to take 3 buses to go get my GED. And thankfully, the proctor let me bring my baby and actually held her so I could take the test. Anytime they know that you're on track for a promotion or you're feeling good about your body, you're getting healthy, anything that's good, they are going to try to make you feel like you're doing something wrong. And if it's a narcissistic parent, it's probably going to work because of the fact that they put that groundwork in there, that they're stimulating an old wound where you can do no right. So don't share with them any information that you don't want to have in harm's way. I hope this is helpful for you. If you like this video and you want more tips and tricks like these, drop a comment, drop a hand, a like, and make sure you hit that follow button. Thank you for being part of the Sibling Survivor Healing community. I appreciate all of you very, very much.